Hello, welcome to We Have Issues. I'm Anthony.
I am KT Carlisle.
This week I'm joined by my lovely fiance KT Carlisle because Stephen is away due to a personal family tragedy. It's been a rough week. I'm sure Stephen will come back at some point. He'll be back and it'll be his information and news, to share with everyone. And I'm not going to go into that. But it's been hard. It's been rough. So I figured, that being said, we've never missed a week, ever in the history of doing our show. So I wanted to, at the very least, tell you all, say hi. I hope you're all having a great New Year so far. It is, as of the release of this video, our birthday.
It is.
So first of all, happy birthday to you.
Birthday to
To
us.
us. Okay, happy birthday. I just want to just say hi and share a quick story real quick. Just one quick story.
One quick story.
One
real
quick story, and we'll do this from two different perspectives. Okay.
I'm very curious to know what the story is because I have no idea now.
So when you live with people, you learn what it's their
Oh God, I'm
habits.
scared. The way the story started. What are we learning about
You
KT?
you learn no you learn like the good things about them and the good things about them, the bad things about them, the ugly things about them. I'm talking about myself. Um, And when you learn some certain habits that people have, and certain like proclivities or inclinations that people may have, such as like some people when they don't know what something is, for instance, they poke wildly at it, they attack it, they attack it. Yeah, yeah. So some people are born just naturally curious, inherently just with a need to know, right? Just like some of us are that the cat that's going to get caught eventually in this curiosity. That being said, you learn a lot about each other, right? We've been together for a while now. We've been living together for a little bit, and it's been, I don't know. What do you think? How do you feel about like our living situation?
Awesome. I
Wait,
love it.
you're supposed to say best thing that's ever happened, right?
Oh, best thing that's ever happened to me.
Thank you. I can untie you now. No, I just no, but yeah, it's been like it's the best situation of my life, that's for sure. Like best relationship I've ever been in.
100%.
Like it's been so great.
No notes.
No notes. One note. One note. So when you're living together in a relationship, you end up, you sleep in the same bed, you share a bed, like
Since when?
sometimes there are
That was
things.
you?
It's not anymore, apparently. Happy birthday, Anthony. No. So, but you share a bed with people, and you get to know their like the warmth or coolness of their body. You get to know like what their comfort levels and like how much drool they can tolerate. A lot, which is very, very nice. I needed that. I led with that in the relationship. I was like, listen, it's open for
I drew
business.
a
I
lot.
drew a lot.
You gotta absorb, baby.
I need a SpongeBob. So.
You love me. Remember that you love
Somewhat. Oh
me.
my God, yeah, I'm gonna love you so much more. So, all of this to say, you get to know things about people. So you think you know each other pretty well, right? And like, oh, if I'm laying against you, I know what's right there, even in the dark, right? So
You would think.
one night, very recently, like so recently,
Like 2 nights
two
ago.
nights ago, I I was a young man then. So I woke. I woke from my slumber. And
Suddenly, I was awake.
suddenly I was awake. And but when I wake up, I love you. So I wake up, I like kiss her face a little and like kind of like go back to
It's
sleep,
very
right?
sweet.
Like I love you. So I wake up and I feel her hair against my face. So I'm like imagining, and it's dark. So I'm like, okay, I feel like this like hair on my face. It's like I'm being tickled a little bit. So I'm like, I lean forward and I kiss her cheek. Like I kiss her cheek. And I go to adjust because like my face is being tickled. So I go to adjust, and as I I lean back on the pillow. I see what to my eye looks like a small dog on the pillow. And I think to myself in rapid succession, that's not a dog. That's not our dog. We don't have a dog like that. That's not the dog we have. We have dogs. We have two dogs. That's not either of them. That's neither of the dogs. Which dog is that? How did that dog get in here? What is that? What is that? Is it gonna bite me? I'm gonna touch it. What is it? And I immediately reached my hand out to pet it. So I pet this dog. It
I
didn't.
just need to pause right now. If I found a random fucking dog in my bed, my first instinct would not be to pet it. And I'm a dog person. I love dogs. I have two
I want to be a
wonderful
werewolf.
dogs.
That's all I have to say. If there's I don't care if it's a little werewolf. I don't care if I like become a munchkin werewolf. I'll like represent the werewolf kids or whatever, and I'll be happy. It's gonna be a good. It was a teeny tiny dog.
I don't
I'm not
care.
afraid of this
It's
little,
not my dog. I don't want to touch
and
it.
that's why you'll never be a werewolf. Anyway, so
Okay with that.
hope you're okay marrying one because I'm gonna be a werewolf.
I mean,
So
listen, that's different.
it
I
is.
feel like I know what I'm getting into if I agree to a marriage to a werewolf instead of waking up randomly in the night
Hang
and
on.
thinking to myself,
So yeah.
there's a dog in my bed.
So I thought perhaps a dog. If not a dog, my brain was also saying to me, it may also be some sort of fuzzy pillows and or blanket situation she propped under her head that's now above her head for whatever reason. So I was like, maybe it's just a blanket. So instead of petting it, I was like, I'm gonna poke it and see what happens.
And poke it, he did.
So let's go to your perspective for this. And like, so what happened there? I kissed you. I kissed you, and I woke up. I
Yep,
kissed you.
yep. I am innocently dreaming away in La La Land, and there's some motion at my back, and I'm thinking, here's my sweet man. He's snuggling me close, and I love him, and this is wonderful. And not 30 seconds later, like I have these thoughts, I'm drifting back off to sleep, and all of a sudden, I feel at the back of my head. And I'm like, what the fuck is he doing to me? Why is he do this is not romantic. This isn't cute. I don't understand what's happening. And like I'm
Did
just
you read
like
Fifty Shades of Grey and get some ideas of what is happening? I hope that's his finger. What?
what is this? And I'm like, what do you mean, what is this? My fucking head. What? And then as soon as he says that, he starts cracking up,
I
like
was
laughing
like
so
I
loud
couldn't
that the actual dogs outside of our bedroom start barking
I
and
couldn't
getting
stop
excited
laughing. It
because
was
they
the
think it's
funniest
time
thing.
to wake up now.
Well, and it was hours early.
Hours earlier, they were so confused. They tried like
Oh, they
every
did.
hour on the hour
But
after that to wake us up.
but like anyone out there who's woken up in the middle of the night and you have that hazy, vision, and you don't know what's what. But it was just so funny because like it all as she said something, the picture was painted in my brain. Like I understood where my error was. And I was like, oh, that wasn't her hair, that was her shirt, and it was just kind of a little fuzzy. It was just enough to tickle my face, and it wasn't her cheek, it was her shoulder right here. And I was like, oh my God. And
Yeah,
it was just
his face was like down here on me.
yeah,
I was like up higher.
that's what happened. I shifted and didn't realize it in the middle of the night. And when I looked up and saw something above what I thought was your head, it shook, it changed my perspective. And when you woke up and I realized where the sound was coming from, and it wasn't like a ventriloquist dog that
Yeah.
was just like
Oh my God.
doing your voice.
It was so funny.
I couldn't stop laughing. And I felt so bad because I was like, first of all, I felt bad for poking your head. Like I felt so bad for that, but I couldn't stop laughing. So I was apologizing while I'm cracking up because I'm like, I'm so sorry because I poked you so hard. I was like, actually,
I'm like,
it was a very scientific poke. Like I was,
he was doing it for science.
I was like, I need to know what
I
this
think you
is.
should get like a degree, some
Oh,
kind of
just
doctorate for that experiment.
So bad. It was so silly though. Anyway, so I learned what KT's head feels like when you poke it really hard.
Yeah.
And it feels nothing like a dog, suspiciously enough.
Nope. It feels just like a skull
Oh my God,
covered in hair.
it was
Imagine that.
that is what it felt like. Anyway, I just wanted to share that story and give people some kind of entertainment because that was a highlight of my week. Just like
It
it
was
was so silly.
so now every time we go to bed, I poke his head and I
Yeah,
say, "What is that?"
yeah,
Yeah,
and it awakened something in
naturally.
me, and now you have to. It's in our vows. Anyway, no. But thank you all for joining us this week. I'm sorry it's a short episode. It's been rough. It's been hard.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, we go through it. We've gone through hard times with our friends and family and that sort of thing in the
Yeah.
past through the podcast, and it's we try to still be there for everyone and do what we can. We're always here for one another, and I don't like to just disappear without words. So I just wanted to update everyone, and let you know that we're okay. Steven's okay. He's healthy, but we're going through something,
Yeah.
So we'll be back, and I'll probably be back, and maybe KT will join me next week, and we'll do this.
I know you're all very disappointed. I'm
Well,
sorry.
well, they are because Steven's the best part of the show.
He really is.
But we have a whole back catalog of episodes with Steven. You can check them all out if you haven't watched them. We'd really appreciate it. If you made it this far in the episode and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I promise, like we will get back to our regularly scheduled hijinks and nonsense and share our book stuff with you because we actually do have really cool book information. Like
It's so
great
awesome.
book updates coming. I just ordered some really cool stuff and I can't wait to share it with everyone. Um,
Ah!
but yeah, I just we'll get there. But let us know what you're working on. Feel free to send some, well wishes to Steven. Keep him and his
Oh
family
yeah.
in your thoughts and prayers and however you can. Send all the good, good vibes and love his way because he definitely needs it right now.
Yeah,
We
he
all need
definitely
it.
needs it.
But yeah, thank you. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. And thank you for joining me tonight. I know you're
Always. Always.
amazing. But where can people find you?
People can find me on Twitter/X. Gross, no one calls it that. At KT underscore Carlisle, Carlisle. That is me. You can also go to www.ktcarlisle.com. And if I may be so bold as to make a birthday request, my new book, I Know What I Saw, just came out.
That's good.
If you are interested in reading a young adult paranormal thriller with a Sasquatch bent, you should check that out because it's pretty dope. I'm just gonna say it.
I'll give my completely unbiased opinion as someone who has read the book that it's a well written and it's a just entertaining book overall. It was fun. It
Thank you.
was it was a good read. It was a good read. Like you
Thanks.
said, it had yeah. You have there are a few things that you do when you write that like I really enjoy and you did it in this book too. And I was like, yeah, I like when you find that voice. It's fun. And so yeah.
Yay!
And she did
That
it.
makes me
So
feel good.
yeah, go check out her book. I'll post the links below, and it comes out today, so it'll be really exciting to see those numbers and stuff. You can find me on Twitter and all the stuff. I'll post the links below. But thank you again, thank you all for joining us. We hope to see you next week, and we hope you're all doing well. And again, like I said, just keep Steven's family in your thoughts if you can. Just wish
Give
him
him
well.
lots of love in the comments.
Yeah, we
Find him online. Give him love there. Give him love.
please. Yeah. But anyway, we'll see you next week. Until then, I'm Anthony,
I am KT.
and this has been We Have Issues. See you next time.